I'm here in Texas. My vacation is staying at my uncle's ranch, I guess you'd call it. That's it. That's a boat. We're gonna be going to Lake Travis sometime when we're here. We're gonna be here for most of the time. Then the next weekend we're going to their beach house on the ocean. I'm about to go fishing in this pond. I basically told no one I was going fishing, but I was fishing earlier. Here is the bait. We're using shrimp. I did catch a few fish today. Actually, a lot of fish today. Let's see what else we can get. I'm not going to fish very long because I think we're going to eat soon. It's like 2. I was out here an hour ago. It wasn't that bad. Now it's just straight sun and it's so hot. It's like 100 degrees right now. I gotta be careful too because there's like venomous snakes down here. PA don't have to worry about that. Down here is like water moccasins, there's copperheads, there's rattlesnakes. My uncle said there's a lot of copperheads. There's also a snake called a bull snake that's not venomous, but I know they like wag their tail like a rattlesnake and make a rattling sound. And this is the pond. Okay, we got a shrimp on. I was getting hits all the time over here. There's already stuff attacking it. They're not big fish, I can say that. Yeah, this is a really small fish. Twice I threw it over here. I got like, it wasn't a bad hit. I guess it gets so hot here in the summertime, this pond dries up. That's Tika. It's his dog. And all the fish die. He said he had an 8-pound catfish in here and that died. He had 2 grass carp and that died. So both of them died. He had a 5-pound bass. He had a few bass and they all died. All the little ones. There's a few catfish in here. I did catch one today. And there is a few, two bass in here, he said. There's a bunch of perch. I didn't catch a perch yet. He said there's too many perch in here. So I feel like I'm gonna catch a perch like one of these times. Watch I don't catch a perch at all. That'd be terrible. We're using the pen rod, by the way. Oh, I was getting a hit. Might be a little one. She wants the shrimp. I hit it. It's underneath the deck. Pulled it right under there. Oh, yeah, I do have one. Little bluegill. Or red ear sunfish, one of those fish. She's gonna try to get the fish, I know it. First documented Texas fish. Well, on GoPro. I can get the hook out. There it is. Little guy. Another little one. I was catching big ones earlier. They're all sleeping now. I wonder if over there would actually be a really good spot. It's like where the waterfall is, they're all coming out. What did I say? I come over here and I got that one. I think I'm gonna wait till evening to film again. I'll get better luck then. See you guys then. Alright, so I wasn't recording because I was just here testing to see if the fish were biting, and I catch that beast on that topwater lure. I saw him hitting earlier. Me and my sister were out here fishing. It's the first time she's fished in years. And I saw something blow up right out there, and I threw that out there, just twisted. I took at least like 15, 20 casts, and he finally blew up on it. It's a giant bass. This is like 17, 18 inches. This is a beast. I got pictures. I'm gonna let him go. Very first Texas giant. Oh my gosh. My uncle said there's only 2 bass in here, and if that's the size they are, that's gonna be great. Let's try this shrimp. If I can get like a catfish or a perch. Please be a perch. Getting a hit already. Yeah, oh, a little tiny bluegill. How did it fit the hook in its mouth? It didn't. It just like snagged itself. This is an aquarium fish, I think. This is not a bluegill. This is an aquarium fish that belongs at a pet store. Look how small that is. I probably can't even see it. It's so small. Try again. If the shrimp has like a pinker color, might attract some bigger fish. No, it didn't. Attract some smaller fish. That one. All the fish, good fish are at the bottom, and this thing's like, the little bluegills get there before the big ones do. So I realized this video is jumping around a lot. It's been a few days. I picked up the camera last. There's the blade of grass in my shoe is stabbing me. Well, I'm going to be doing a lure unboxing right now. My uncle gave me a bunch of lure that he didn't have to give me at all. He said his uncle gave them to him. Some of them weren't even used. They're sitting in the garage. He doesn't even use them, so he just give them to me. And I can't thank him enough. And he gave me a lot of stuff sitting right there. I'll show you guys in a bit. So far, the best one of the year is this one. Already caught a few bluegills on that. The frog that sits over there always tries to go after this. I did catch a bluegill on this one too. There's that first box. Second box. There's some nice crankbaits. Big popper. Big rattle trip. Looks like a yellow bass. It's definitely a Texas lure. Looks just like yellow bass. One of these things, they just like do that in the water. It's like jigging spoon or something. I forget what it's called. I don't know what the heck this is. A couple jitterbugs. These are striper lures. You go to the deepest part of the lake where the striper's at. You just sit down at the bottom and just jig all the way up. Normally they nail it. That's what my uncle said. A few more rattle traps. Super popper. Some fisherman edition. I don't know, he's famous, I guess. Oh, what the heck? Look at that. It looks like a hammerhead shark. Not as many baits as this in this box. A lot of bass spoons. This is my favorite lure out of this whole thing. A few more rattle traps, spinnerbait, jigging spoon. I don't know what this is. Doesn't have any lips on it, so I'm guessing it floats. Next one. Bunch of these. I can do a challenge with these and have 2 hooks out and then use them. Try to catch 2 at one time. Bunch of hooks here, bunch of jig heads, undertail, underspin, jig, a couple more underspin jigs. Look at this crayfish lure, it's so realistic. Bunch of rooster tails, crankbait. These are like bobber stoppers, I think. This one's filled with a whole kind of stuff. Bunch of rattle traps. That's a jerkbait. DT flat. Jimmy Houston. Rattle trap. Bill Lance rattle trap. Oh, that's a spook. That's a spook. This is also in that box as a spook as well. And this thing, I don't know what the heck this is for. This thing is pretty sick. Favorite lure on this one's gotta be either them or this DT flat. This is definitely the craziest lure. What the heck, that's huge. Let's go musky fishing.